Good morning. It is almost 8 a.m. here in the US. Well, at least here in Texas, it's Central Time. Over on the East Coast, of course, it's an hour later. And over in California, some of y'all are probably still asleep. But, anyways, welcome to the show. I took yesterday off because I needed to. Getting a little burned out. Sometimes you're going to take time away and just go do stuff. I went out yesterday to go get some supplies and a few other things. And I was a little afraid because I went out and I had my mask on. I'm not virtue signaling here at all, so don't freak out, okay? But I went out and I went to Target, which is actually a bit away, so I had to, kind of make a journey over there. And I went into Target and almost no one was wearing a mask. It worried me a bit. There were a few people here and there. The employees were wearing masks, which is good, and they had their little shields in front of their checkouts, so that's good. Um, but yeah, almost nobody as far as customers. I would say maybe 15 to 20% of the customers were wearing masks, maybe. Um, as you would expect in Target, lots of Karens, just yapping away on their phones. No masks, no nothing. Just, I mean, I don't, I don't want to be that guy that judges people like that. But at this point, I would hope that most people will have gotten a mask. My mask is not pretty. It's like an old dust mask, and I'm working on getting another one. But at least I wore the dang thing. Yeah, and I get it. They're not comfortable. You get a little, especially here in Texas, you get a little hot, as you're trying to breathe. And the breathing's fine. I can actually breathe just fine, but it does get really warm in there, and the condensation starts to build up and you start sweating a little bit. But that's just kind of one of the things we have to deal with. And people here locally aren't really doing that. I don't want to say it scares me, but it makes me wonder how many people are actually out there that are positive that just haven't gotten tested. But moving on to some huge news. Huge news. Dre has still not gotten his $1,200. As far as I know, poor Dre, he's still waiting for his stimulus. That sounds wrong. But yeah, poor Dre still has not gotten $1,200. I've been telling him to go and check on the website, the irs.gov website, to see what his status is. He says he's not getting any sort of updated status. That sucks. I know I'm laughing a little bit, but some people really could use that money. Drake's not one of them, but other people could really use that money. And all right, it'll be like September 30th, and Dre's like, "What's this? Oh my God, it's $1,200 check." But here's in all seriously, here's the big breaking news. Um, this is official. Uh, the U.S. economy lost, quote unquote, an unprecedented 20.5 million jobs in April. The unemployment rate, and I'm sure this will be updated within the next couple of days, because the first number they stick out there, it's usually a sort of a guess, but whenever they make a correction, it's usually only by like 0.1% up or down. The employment rate at this point here in the United States is 14.7%. I gotta say, in my lifetime, I'm not that old, but in my lifetime, I don't think I have ever seen it above 10%. In fact, I have to go look now. Let me look at the unemployment rate here. And I'm going to look at the historical data. Let's see, historical data. Let's see what we got here. Okay, here we go. That's not what I want us to look at. But yeah, 14.7% is. I know certain places in Europe that's actually kind of common. Like I know that in Italy, in Greece especially, Greece was in really big trouble. They had like a 20-something% unemployment rate. They were having bad times. Um, but just to give you an idea, over the last few months, Going back to last year, our unemployment rate was about 3.6, 3.7%. It dipped down to 3.5% at one point. In March, it boosted up to 4.4, which was expected because that's when everything kind of started going here. And now to be at 14.7, that's insanity. I'm looking back at, oh my gosh, this is why I've never seen this, because it's never happened. I'm looking at the historical data, and the last time that it was even close to this, oh, here we go. Back in 2008, during the Great Recession, we were right at about 9.9 to 10%. That's where I remember it. 2008 was pretty bad. It was bad times. Before that, the highest was just under 11%. And it looks like that was, I don't have an exact year here. Let me see if I can find it. I'm looking at a graph here. That's why I can't tell. It looks like it was about 1983, maybe 82, where we were at about 11% unemployment. Going back to all the data that's showing here, all the way back to like 1946, we have never in this country ever had an unemployment rate this high. And since, well, I mean, I'm sure it's been higher than that previous to when we started actually tracking this metric, but going all the way back to 1946, we have never had an unemployment rate this high. I'm sure it was higher during, or about this amount during the Great Depression, but we didn't track numbers back then, unfortunately. So yeah, things are bad. And next month, it's going to get even worse. And the fact that we are opening up the economy now, I understand why they're doing it because of numbers like this, but at the same time, I have a feeling it's going to backfire. So, and the thing is about the United States is we have a ripple effect on the rest of the world because of how big we are. So if we are at about 15% unemployment, and of course all these other countries like in Europe and Asia, they're all having their coronavirus problems. It's gonna get ugly, man. It's still getting ugly, and it's gonna get uglier. Wow, it sucks. It's terrible. On some other news, I can't say this is good news, but I guess this is. How can I put this? There's a sense of justice with this news report. In case you all haven't heard, and this has been a big story here in the United States for at least the last few days, but for the family, it's been since February. Ahmaud Arbery, which is a man from Georgia, he was out for a jog. And as he was jogging, two men that he did not know approached, or they basically they were in a truck, and they stopped, and they were both brandishing firearms. I think I talked about this the other day. And they were brandishing firearms, so of course he doesn't stop, and he just keeps going, and they're like, hey, stop, we want to talk to you. And as any ordinary person would do, if a man with a gun says, hey, stop, I want to talk to you, unless it's a police officer in uniform, you usually getting the hell out of there. But of course, like I'd mentioned, there was a struggle, and unfortunately, Mr. Arbery was killed. Here's the big news today, and this is from NBC News. Father and son arrested and charged with murder and death of Ahmaud Arbery. Both men were taken into custody, face charges of aggravated assault and murder, the Georgia Bureau of Investigations announced. That is good news, because those two, and what makes it even worse is the older one, who was 64 years old, the older gentleman, Gregory McMichael, and his son, Travis McMichael, who was 34. Gregory was a former police officer. He should have known better. If he was a former police officer, he absolutely should have known better than to do what he did. I understand that he was trying to, he says he was trying to make a citizen's arrest. Dude, you don't approach somebody with an open firearm like that. Anybody who's a cop or has been a cop knows you don't do that. That's just... I can't blame Mr. Arbery for trying to take off, because, again, if I'm out for a jog and I see some dude with a gun staring right at me, I'm like, nope. I nope right the hell out of there. But let me read you the story here, just in case you're interested. Again from NBC News, a white man and his son who are accused of killing an unarmed black man in Georgia in February have been arrested after video of the incident sparked widespread outrage. Gregory McMichael, 64, and Travis McMichael, 34, were arrested in the death of Ahmaud Arbery, the Georgia Bureau of Investigations announced. Both men face charges of aggravated assault and murder. Arbery, 25, was shot to death in Brunswick, a coastal city about midway between Savannah, Georgia, and Jacksonville, Florida, on February 23rd as he was running through the Satia Shores neighborhood. His family says he was out jogging, while the McMichaels claim that they thought he was a burglar. Okay. Video released Tuesday by attorneys for Arbery's family appears to show an altercation between a group of men before what is alleged to be the fatal shooting. According to Glenn County Police report, Gregory McMichael first spotted Arbery on foot, quote-unquote, hauling ass down Santia Drive, and immediately thought he was a burglar who had recently been targeting the neighborhood. Gregory McMichael armed himself with a .357 Magnum, and his son grabbed a shotgun. They jumped into their pickup and chased Arbery. Police said a third man, identified as a neighbor, joined the chase and jumped into McMichael's truck. Oh, I did not know that. The police report did not specify whether Arbery had a gun, but lawyers for the family said he was unarmed. In the video, Arbery is seen running down a road while a white pickup truck is stopped in front of him. Arbery runs around the vehicle. The vehicle then shows Arbery and another man appearing to tussle as shots are fired. NBC News cannot verify what occurred before or after the events shown in the video. But yeah, I could go through the whole thing, but that kind of gives you the basic idea. They claim that they thought he was a burglar. Again, if you're a cop or a former cop, you know this is not the way you go about it. You just, first off, I understand that, if you see somebody who is thought to be a criminal, you may want to chase them, but the whole time I'm thinking is, okay, yeah, sure, you're going to hop in your truck and follow the guy, fine. Did they not call the police? I mean, it doesn't say here. I've read through this article. It doesn't say whether they had called the police or not. And since it's not mentioned, I'm going to have to assume that they did not call the police. The first thing I would have done, I mean, if you want to get in your truck and follow the guy, fine. As long as you keep your distance, because you never know. Because if he actually is a burglary suspect, he could be armed. So you keep your distance, I guess. And even then, the kind of person that I am, I just call the police and be like, look, this is what he looks like. You all need to get out there and take a look. But these people, again, him being a former cop, again, since he is a former cop, I would assume he does have some training in how to handle situations like this. So that's why I'm giving him a little leeway. But even then, he's a former cop. So what do? Okay, you want to follow him? Fine. But you call the frickin' police. You call the police and say, hey, there's this guy who we believe is a burglary suspect. Please send somebody over. And if you, like I said, if you want to follow the guy, fine. But wait for the frickin' police, man. Wait for the police. Why do you not wait for the police? It's sad all around. Because I'm not saying, I don't know what was in their frame of mind. So I'm not saying if they really thought that this was a burglary suspect. If they did, then okay, I can see that they were trying to do this for the right reason. But at the same time, because they were wrong, an innocent person lost their life. This is why you wait for the cops, man. The cops are trained for this sort of stuff. They could have just done a regular stop and talked to him and be like, hey, what are you doing out here? That kind of stuff. But, yeah. Because of that, that poor man is dead. He was only 25. 25-year-old dude. Got shot because he felt like going for a jog. That's annoying, man. I know I'm kind of blathering a bit here, which is why I'm starting a duel. Give us something else to look at while we're talking about this. What do we got here? Girl, Gaga, Magician, Heartfelt Appeal. I'm not familiar with some of these cards. I'm familiar with this one. Your opponent controls 3 or more monsters. They cannot declare an attack. Oh, good. You take better damage for your opponent's direct attack. Take control of one face-up monster your opponent controls the high stress until the end phase. Trying to remember what this thing does. When you normal summon a level 4 monster, you can special summon the card from here. Oh, nice. Okay. So now we'll bring this guy. I mean, again, it's hard to say exactly what was going on in that situation. I saw the video. There is video out there. It doesn't show like blood and guts and stuff like that, but it is a bit graphic because you see somebody get shot. Obviously, if you're gonna go watch that video, I can't stop you, but I just warn you, it's disturbing and sad at the same time. But yeah, you see somebody who's just kind of doing their own thing, and a couple of guys that, again, he didn't know them. He had no idea who they were, as far as I know. And he did what any normal person would do. Ooh, D-boys. Lots of D-boys. Can already see where this is going. After this, I guess we can get an update on our old buddy, Mr. Human Malware. Oh my goodness, this is gonna get ugly. What are you gonna bring? Ooh, Galaxy Queen. Oh, we're just defending, huh? Another Kage. What do we got here? Might as well equip it. Well, and since we're actually playing a match here, I did go in and I did do a bunch of farming. Oh, a hero emerges. Oh, look at that big 35 defender. Yes. I'm going to kill this thing anyway. Oh, god dang it. Well, at least the good thing is that his monsters can't attack me. I did go through and I actually have a lot more of the Prank Kids cards than I thought. So I should be able to... I think I need a few more cards, and then I'll be able to really put the Prank Kids deck back together. DD Esper Star Sparrow. Oh gosh, big bank shot. Yes, we're going to use Utopia's effect. Another Gravity Axe. That's actually good, because now we can overpower this thing. I'm also trying to think of other deck types, because I was going through and I said I was farming DP yesterday. I was also thinking of other decks to build. Oh, somebody's messaging me. I guess I'll need to check here for that in a minute. It's probably somebody contacting me about a mask. Because I actually posted on Facebook. I'm like, yeah, I have my... this was after I had told y'all, because I wore my mask out yesterday. And gosh, okay, I'll get to you in a minute. Jesus, they keep messaging me. But yeah, I put a little post out on Facebook saying that I was looking for another mask or masks, plural. Monster slots. Target one face-up monster you control in one monster in your card with the same level. I don't think I don't have a level 1. No. No. But yeah, I'm looking for more masks because I actually went onto Amazon and there's a lot of people selling masks, and they don't have to be like the medical grade ones. Just like the cloth mask is fine, because at this point all we're doing is we're just trying to keep from spreading just in case we're a carrier. So like a decent cloth mask will work just fine. But I keep like every posting that I see there is people from China trying to sell us masks that they've made, and oftentimes those masks are way too small for us. So I'm kind of hesitant to buy from Amazon, even though I know I could. Oh, come on, dude. Even though I know I could just return it, I'd rather not have to go through all that trouble of doing the return and then not having a mask anyway. So I'm looking to buy here locally. So I'm sure people are like, "Oh, I'll sell you some." I made the because there's a lot of Mexican people here, obviously, as you know, and a lot of them have the abuelita, grandmas, and they all know how to sew. And I mean, that's not a joke toward them. It's not a knock toward them. I mean, it's a good thing to know, right? And so a lot of them, since they know how to sew, they've been making masks, which is great. So I'd rather just buy locally and keep that money in the city and give it to somebody in China. I have been looking on Etsy though. I don't know if y'all know what Etsy is. Etsy is basically it's kind of like an online shop, but the only stuff you can sell on there are handcrafted items. Like if you made the item you're trying to sell yourself, then you can sell it on Etsy. If you didn't actually create it yourself, then you can't sell it there. Which I think is kind of neat. And so that's why I was looking on Etsy, because a lot of people actually are making the masks. But it seems like, again, a lot of the people on there that are trying to sell masks, they're claiming they're from the United States, but it turns out a lot of them aren't. So yeah, and I'd rather. I mean, I'm not knocking the Chinese people. I just at this point, I don't really want to mess with it. It's like just if I can get a 75-year-old Mexican grandma here in the city that has made a few masks because she wants to help out, I don't mind passing her $10 for one. Here you go. Thank you, grandma. I appreciate that. When she feels good, I feel good because I got a mask now. I'd rather do it that way. Can I have a chain? All right, I have to check this message because they keep freaking pinging me. Hold on. Where is it? Oh my god. Hold on. There we go. How much you want to bet they keep messaging me? I need to turn this off. So they stop messaging me for now. Okay. We played a match. Now we're going to do our human malware numbers update. It's going in the exact same direction you thought it would. Total cases 3,946,118. Total deaths 271,667. Total recovered 1,358,054. Again, US is still number one. They have 373 new cases, 20 new deaths, That's actually good. That's not a lot of new deaths. Spain has an additional 3,262 deaths. They're in second. Italy has not given us any numbers. UK has not given us any numbers. As expected, Russia is now in fifth place. They had an additional 10,699 with 98 additional deaths. So yeah, they're going to be Russia's going to be right up there with the United States. They're just a little behind the curve as far as testing right now. Um, so yeah, they're gonna really be up there with the United States here pretty soon. In fact, they may be worse off than we are, based on how many tests they've done so far and how many positives they have. They're probably going to be worse than we are. Let's see, France, Germany, no numbers from them. Brazil, Turkey, Iran, China. Of course, we can't trust that. Let's see, who else is there? Detroit. Oh my God, Detroit. I'm just kidding. Uh, where's the Netherlands? Where's our buddies over in the Netherlands? They're way down here at this point now. I can't find them. Let me do a search. Maybe I missed them. There they are. Oh wow, they're a little closer up than I thought. Okay, 319 new cases, 71 deaths. Total cases 42,093. So they're still dealing with something there. And I think again they've kind of held their position. Let me see. Let me count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. They're in 16th now. They've actually gone down. So they're doing a little better. Let me see, where else was there? Oh yeah, Peloton. Yeah, Lebanon's way down there. Only 12 new cases, one new death. But again, I think their testing is limited. So take that number with what you will. What is the thumbnail? The thumbnail is people wearing masks. They're wearing masks. Because we're all supposed to be wearing masks. Oh boy. But there's your numbers. Other piece of news. It's our cheese. The cheese is helping you out. Another piece of news, again, this is going to affect the United States first, and it may have a ripple effect across the world. We've had two major bankruptcies here in the United States just in the past week, and this is just the beginning. J. Crew, which, if you're not familiar with them, they are a company that sells clothing. It's a little bit of a more higher end clothing retail. They filed for bankruptcy, I believe, on Monday. I think it was. So J. Crew, I don't remember exactly what type of bankruptcy they filed, but they did file. So I'll have to look that up. Neiman Marcus, another high end clothing outlet that sells stuff like Dolce and Gabbana, and all the high end stuff. They just declared Chapter 11 bankruptcy yesterday. So yeah, things are looking bad for them. They're not all that huge. They don't have nearly as many stores as like a Walmart, but of the stores they do have, again, they sell a lot of high-end merchandise. So people are going to lose their jobs. People are going to let off. And in case you're not familiar with what Chapter 11 bankruptcy is, basically what that is you try to reorganize your debt, basically meaning that you're not going away. It's not liquidation. They are going to try to come out of it. So they reorganize their debt. They talk to their creditors, and they try to work something out with them by either getting the creditor to lower their interest rate, or maybe give them a stronger holding in the company in exchange for letting them continue business, that sort of stuff. And they're hoping to come out of it by the fall, because it takes time to get through all that stuff. So yeah, Neiman Marcus is the latest big bankruptcy. There are other companies that are looking like they're probably going to hit bankruptcy as well. Sears, which has been around for well over 100 years, they've been falling off for a long time though. Sears has been in trouble for some time, so they may not make it. Sears has already closed a lot of their stores. Like, we had a Sears store that had been here way longer than I had been alive. It had been here a long time, and they closed it last year, which was unfortunate because that Sears store, it had been there my entire life. So to drive by now, or not drive by, I don't drive, but to go by that area now and not see Sears, it just looks weird. JCPenney's another one that may see bankruptcy. I don't know what chapter. I think Sears, if Sears goes into bankruptcy, they're going to do liquidation. JCPenney, I don't know. Maybe liquidation for them too. And liquidation is not, well, how can I put this? It's bad for the company, obviously, because they're going away. It's bad for all the employees because they're all going to get laid off. But it's kind of good for some of us who like to get good deals. Because when you go into bankruptcy and you go into liquidation, they sell everything. They just get rid of everything. It's kind of like what happened with Toys R Us. I don't know if y'all remember the Toys R Us bankruptcy, but they liquidated. And they start out and they mark off everything like 30%, but then by a few weeks later, it's like down to 80% off, that kind of thing, because they just want to get rid of everything. They're trying to get rid of everything. All that money is going to go to the creditors. And so that's what a liquidation is. Once all assets are sold, be it actual product, uh, things like display cases and stuff like that in stores, once all that is gone, all that money goes to the creditors, and then the company just ceases operation. That's basically what liquidation is. But like I said, Chapter 11 is when you try to reorganize your debt and try to come back from it. So to everybody that works for Neiman Marcus, which are quite a few people, I hope they do make it. But if you work for JCPenney or Sears, buckle up, Buttercup. It's going to be a rough ride. And Blescobar wasn't here early when we were talking about the unemployment rate. 14.7%, man. And it's going to be higher next month. It's dirty. It's a dirty 30. Ooh, we're going to play the kitty cat. I'm trying to keep doing duels while I'm reporting the news here. Just to, kind of like, oh, okay, we'll play some duels now. Oh, bankruptcy. Oh, another duel. It seems more like an ad. It was a picture that I pulled off the internet the other day. Because I was showing people, we were talking about neo-goths. And about how neo-goths had been using, because like all those masks you see in there, those people are neo-goths. And they've been wearing masks like that for a long time. And I was making the joke that, oh, the neo-goths knew. All these years they've been wearing that mask. They knew, man. And so all those pictures are neo-goths. Ooh, what's this? When a monster declares an attack, target one face-up monster on the field gains 1,000 attack until the end of the battle phase. What's this? You contribute this card, inflict 300 damage to your opponent. If you do, you can special summon up to 2 Evil Thorn to your deck and attack position, but their effects are not. It cannot be activated. Ooh. Cannot be special summoned when this card is normal summon or flip face up. You can target 1 level 1 monster in your graveyard, special summon that target, but banish it when the. Oh gosh. Okay, so we're gonna bring the plant, the thorny thing. I'm gonna send this away. And we're gonna bring the other thorns. Because might as well. Please tell me I have a level 1 XYZ. I don't. Really? Oh wait, no, there it is. Oh, it's 3 level 1s for this one. Okay, that's right. Darn. Okay, well, we're going to put the ego boost down there, and we'll end our turn. So yes, Blescobar, it is possible that was part of an ad. I don't know. But I just kind of I did neo-goth masks as a Google search, and that's what I came up with. Jester Confit. I'm gonna special summon this thing. Why Neo-Goth? Because they have a very specific way of dressing. Like, you've got your regular goths who just kind of wear like the dark makeup and the dark clothing and stuff, but Neo-Goths, they do the mask thing. But yeah, you can type in neo-goth masks on Google and you'll probably find pictures somewhat similar to that. Not exactly the same because they make tons of different masks. Sometimes they use those old school like gas masks, and then other times they make their own that look kind of like the masks you see everybody wearing nowadays, but they've just got like some like spikes and stuff on them and stuff. They're kind of neat. I actually kind of like them. Oh, let's see. Do I want to put axe on this thing? I kind of want to. Yeah, we're gonna put axe on the little this whatever this thing is. I'm gonna attack with this, and then I think I contributed it away here in main phase 2, because there's no point having it on there. Contributed away for 300 damage. Because I already had the idea, because I already knew about Neo-Goths. And I knew that they had been wearing masks for years. And I brought it up. And I said, oh yeah, you know who's been wearing masks for years? Neo-Goths. And I brought it up. And to show pictures of to the people who had no idea what a Neo-Goth was, I basically looked up Neo-Goth masks and posted it in Discord. That's it. That's all it was. A key mouse. What'd you get? A lock cat. You got a thing against Neo-Goths? Huh, buddy? You anti-Neo-Goth? Nothing wrong with those Neo-Goth people. Ruh-roh. What are you gonna synchro? Ooh, Balmung. Pine Kano? Okay. If this card is sent to the graveyard by effective Arcana, you can special summon this card from the... Okay. Okay, ooh, this is weird. Let's see. Level 1. He's a level 4. Okay, let's bring the Pine Kano. This is so stupid. Actually, I think I could win this turn. As long as he doesn't have something that can stop me, or she. Hooray, we win. With such a goofy deck, too. But I was facing Kathy Catherine. Silly cat. No, she did not possess a number card. Quentin Booster Pack. In fact, let's go and buy some boosters, because I can get a few right now. Well, actually, before we buy these, let me go back to... Because I made the Dre's Kid deck. See, there's what I got so far. So what do we need here? We still need lots of Prank Kids. We need the Roxys. We still need the 2 Dropsies. And yeah, we need 3 Roxys. The Roxys are the ones that are giving me a hard time right now. I also still need the... oh, wait, I got the Bow Wows, didn't I? Yeah, I know I got the Bow Wows. I know it sounds so goofy. I got the Bow Wows. That's so weird. Okay, I know I got them. Yeah, here we go. We got 2 Bow Wows. Excellent. So we'll put those in. What else? Okay, good. I got 2 of these. Got another one of those. Nice. Okay, good. So we have most of the Prank Kids cards. Let me see. I already had one of those. I don't need another one of these. Let's see. Prank Kids Place. Okay, good. We do run 3 Prank Kids Place. Pandemonium. I think I only did... Did I do 3 Pandemoniums? I think I did. Okay, good. So... We're doing pretty good. I don't need another Battling Butler. Oh, I know I got the Weatherman. Or the Weather Washer. Nice. Okay, so we got the Weather Washers. I do need the Roxys, though. The Roxys are from a different pack. that one's gonna be hard to get. Let me see what else. Oh yeah, cybernetic. Oh, not cybernetic, but we need what is it? Fusion recycler. I think that's what it's called. I do I have that card? I don't think I do. That's scrap recycler. No, I don't think I have. Oh wait, it's not that. It's fusion recycling plant. I do not have that. Okay. Darn. Okay. Yeah, I need 2 fusion recycling plants. Fusion gate. Fusion gate's okay, but the fusion recycling plant has an added benefit. That's why I want that one. So yeah, we're gonna need to work on that. Where does that card even come from? Let's see. Alexis Rhodes. Okay, so we'll have to get some of her boosters. So we need to get Blue Angels booster and Alexis booster. And then the rest of the cards I can just kind of mix and match because we're going to add 3 Roxys, 2 of the recycling plants. Actually, wait, hold on. They're pranks, pandemoniums. Okay, Mystic Minds, place. Okay, yeah, this looks about right. Nothing, Dre. We're actually trying to put your kits together. I'm trying to see what other cards I need. This is almost a carbon copy of the deck that I have on Switch. I do still need to get some chickens. Yeah, we got the 2 other washers were good. The Rocket Ride were good. The Battle Butler were good. The Rip Roarin' were good, but we still need to get some chickens. Still need the chickens, still need the Roxys, and still need the fusion recycling plant. Okay. But we're getting close. We're getting very close. So, wow, I haven't gotten much of anything from Alexis. Blue Angel. I'm surprised she hasn't given me a... I'm fairly certain it's her that has the Roxy. I can go and look again just to be sure. I should go look, just in case I don't want to waste my... Let's see, Roxy's. Oh, it's the Varus booster pack. Crap. Okay, so I am wasting my time on this one. Oops. Okay, so we're no longer gonna buy from her because Varus is this one. So I need to work on that. But right now, I guess we can still do Alexis. It feels weird going into the stores. Why? Why does it feel weird? Does it feel like you shouldn't be going into the store? I mean, you can go to the store. The only thing is you just gotta protect yourself. Well, not necessarily protect yourself, but protect others from yourself. From you. Metamorphosis. Oh, I still need instant fusions, too. Just remember that I need instant fusion. But we'll see if we can get this recycling plant. I'm fairly certain this is a rare. Falling down. Fusion gate. Blaze Phoenix. Oh crap, I almost forgot. I need to upload that video that I filmed yesterday. I filmed it, but then I got distracted by working on the website. Oh, I'm gonna run something by you guys. I'm gonna say it in Discord in a little bit. I just want to see what you guys think because I was going through all the various options as far as a new website name. And I had mentioned to you guys that I wanted to make it like a political website forum kind of place because people like to go to certain places and argue. So I wanted to make it a forum. But if I'm going to buy a new website, I need to come up with a good name. And the thing is, there are so many names out there that are already taken. And so I have to be a bit more creative with with how I word it, or the choices that I use for the words in the website name. So I've been trying to come up. Where's okay? There's Varus. I gotta do 2 more wins. Crap. We'll make this easy. So I came up with some website names, and I'm gonna give them to y'all. The comrades, no, the comrades. I'm fairly certain is already taken, because you have to remember at this point the web has been around for 3 decades. So the names that you come up with for websites are going to have to be pretty damn creative, because just regular, like I was thinking of, like some of the easier ones that I thought of were like Politics USA or USA Politics, that sort of stuff. Yeah, those names are not going to work because somebody claimed those names a long time ago. And of course, most of those people don't want to sell their names. Either that or they're trying to sell them for ridiculous amounts of money. And people do that. People do sit on website names like you wouldn't believe. Like there was a guy, I don't know if I've told you all this story, but there was a guy who years and years and years ago, back in like the mid 90s, he bought the domain name pizza.com, just pizza.com. And he had no intention of ever using it for anything. So he just sat on it for years and years and years. Actually, let's do a village. So he sat on it for several years until finally Domino's Pizza, which is big here in the United States, they came to him and said, hey, we'd like to have that domain name. What could we do to work something out with you? And he's like $25,000. And they're like, what? And he's like, $25,000. And they're like, nah, we're good. Thanks, though. But yeah, I don't know what happened after that. I don't know if they eventually sold it or something. But yeah, that kind of gives you an idea. Some people do that. They will wait for strange events to happen or certain weird news stories to come out, and then they'll purposely go in and buy domain names centered around that news event or happening, that sort of thing. Excuse me. Like like one of the more recent ones, I think was. Do you all remember when our fearless leader said "kofefe"? Yeah, he said "kofefe" on a tweet once, and of course it's a nonsensical word; it doesn't exist. And he says "kofefe," and sure enough, somebody went out and bought kofefe.com. I wonder if it's still around. I wonder if they actually kept it. Or did they try to sell it? I mean, I could see why they would try to sell it, because it was just one of those things that it was only funny for like a few weeks and then it just kind of went away. But I'm sure somebody bought the dang thing. Let's see. Who do I want to bring? I think I want to bring the kitty. The big kitty. Actually, let's bring the sage. All my viewers are going away now to check and see if kofefe.com exists. I'll look for you all. Hold on, let me see. Kofefe. Oh, there we go. Covfefe.com. Okay, the domain's there. Somebody owns it, but there's nothing on there. Yeah, I'm thinking somebody bought it and they just held on to it. Usually it doesn't give a blank space, though. Usually it just says that the website hasn't been built. But this is just showing a blank space, so it's pointing to something. Huh. What else? What other stupid stuff did Trump say? I'm curious now, because now I want to go look up some of that stuff. But yeah, he said a lot of really goofy stuff. And sometimes people will go and they'll make them into websites, which is kind of nutty. No, we will not activate her effect. Ooh, rising energy. We will activate Onslaught, though. Now we'll bring the little kitty. Oh yeah, MAGA.com, stuff like that. All that was taken a long time ago. Yeah, there's absolutely no way. I mean, if somebody does own it, they're probably trying to sell it. Or I don't know, man. maga.com, that could actually be a real legitimate website. And because people would go there, people would definitely go there. Let's bring the Queenie. So yeah, the person may have bought it and actually turned it into something. Why not take advantage of that? I mean, because people are going to look it up just for fun anyway. So might as well own it and make some money, right? Ah, you son of a biscuit trap. Well, that's fine. We still get that backfilled though. But yeah, all the MAGA stuff, all those websites are done. They've done. I mean, I could make something similar to that just to attract the MAGA crowd, because again, the MAGA crowd, they're very loud. They tend, well, not all of them, but some of them tend to be very loud, very out there. And so if you make a forum for that, they're probably going to come in and give you a piece of their mind, which is good. You want that. If you build a website, for politics, then yeah, you want that. Oh, here we go. Yeah, look. Oh my God. Yeah, maga.com. The owner is, it even says it here on the site. It says that the owner is offering to sell this for 50,500 British pounds. So what is that, like $70,000 US? So he's trying to sell it. Yeah, I'm not giving $70,000 for that. But yeah, that gives you an idea what I was saying. People do that sometimes. They'll buy a domain name with the sole intent of trying to resell it. That's what they do. I've never had anybody obviously try to come and buy any of my domains, because I try to make my domains more about the company and not about political stuff. But in this case, I actually do want to snag a political-ish name. But yeah, that gives us something to think about. Well, at least me. Is to try and see what names I can come up with. Because it's actually a lot harder to come up with a good website name than you'd think. Because it has to be a number of different things. One, it has to be something that people will remember easily, and something that people will recognize. Like if they hear it once, they can usually remember it again fairly easily. And you want it to be short. You don't want it to be overly long, because sometimes people will make websites and they have like an overly long name that's like, say, more than like 12 characters. And once you get to a certain point beyond, like, say, 10 characters, the studies show that people tend to, like, the longer the website name, the more likely people are to forget about it or not even give it an a chance. So generally you want to stick with names that are between like 3 and 7 characters, or like a single word, or a very well-known phrase. And so people will remember that stuff. Like MAGA's perfect. MAGA is absolutely perfect. So I can see why he's trying to get so much money for it. And I'm kind of surprised that somebody hasn't bought it. Name it Detroit. No. I'm pretty sure the city of Detroit owns that. And that's another thing you got to be careful of, is that if you use a name that may have a trademark already attached to it, then things get a little weird there. Because again, if you grab something like that with the sole purpose of trying to resell it, sometimes there can be some legal gray area there, where the company that owns that trademark will come back and say, hey, we trademarked this, you can't use that name in your website name or whatever. And what'll happen sometimes is they can take you to court and the judge will award them that domain. Basically, they'll take the domain from you and give it to those other people. Rancid, where have you been, man? Yeah, I downloaded to PC. I'm playing PC. I've been like 2 weeks, man. Where you been? Yeah, I bought it like 2 weeks ago, and now I'm just reopening everything. Now I want to open the Varus pack because we're trying to get more prank kid stuff. I still have my Switch; it's still here, which I may sell. I'm thinking I should probably just sell it because the only thing that I could see myself playing on Switch was this card game. That's it. Like I look at all the other games they have, like Animal Crossing and stuff like that. I just I just don't see myself playing any of those games. 200 plus assignments. What are you doing? What do you do for a living? Do you mind if I ask? You don't have to say on in chat. You can like whisper it to me in Discord or something. But that's dang man, 200 assignments. That's kind of nuts, man. What do you like do tech support or what? If you sell it, I'll buy it. Well, the thing is this, I went to eBay and even just a standard Switch set like the one that I have where you get just, you get your dock, you get your Switch, you get your little Joy-Con, stuff like that. Even that is selling for like $370. So I have to take that into consideration because if I can get somebody to pay me well over the amount that I paid for it, that's awesome. The only thing about selling on eBay, of course, is that eBay gets a cut, PayPal gets a cut. Literally responding to social media stuff, like on Twitter or Facebook. Dragon Shrine. Oh no. Oh, that's right. This guy's rockets. I forgot about that. I should be able to handle this though. Battle face, huh? All right. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I can handle Twitter and Facebook. Instagram, I'm just not crazy about Instagram. No one is going to buy it for 370 though. It's just going to be I don't know, man. There have been a lot of seriously, go look on eBay. I looked just yesterday too. And on eBay, there were a few there that were going for 350, 360, 370. So it's possible now. If I only get like even 325 for it, I'd be happy with that. Get your money back. That kind of thing. Because the extra 25 bucks would basically just pay for shipping. So if I can just get my money back, that's fine too. But I don't know if you were here when I was talking about it, but when I bought the Switch, I got it for 270. So I got it on discount. So anything above, say 300 is going to be straight up profit. And of course I got some good use out of it. I mean, the Switch is fine. It's not like it's, it still works perfectly fine. So we'll see how that goes. Plus I could also probably try to sell it locally. I'm sure somebody will give me like 324 locally. And then I don't have to worry about shipping. I can just have them come pick it up. Random customer inquiries, basically. Yeah, that happens. No one is gonna... I don't know, man. I'm telling you, dude. I've been tracking that stuff, man. I've been tracking it on eBay for a while now, and there are people that are paying above retail. You know why they're paying for it above retail? Because for the last 3 weeks or so, pretty much since Animal Crossing came out, everywhere has been sold out of the Switch. Like certain parts of the country, you can't get them right now because they're sold out. In fact, I talked to a couple of the people that also stream, and there's this one woman that I talked to who lives in Belgium, and she was in that boat. She was like, yeah, we can't get them here locally. They're all sold out. And she was looking online to see if she could order one. A lot of places online are sold out, or if they do have them, they've marked them up. Because they can. Because people do that. So to say that, no, you're not going to get more than retail, No, I don't buy that. I don't buy that for a second. You know, I've been working eBay for almost 2 decades now, and I can tell you right now, man, there are people out there that will pay that amount because all it takes is one. It only takes one person willing to pay that amount, and there you go. You get yourself. You've handled like 1,000 plus people who want Switches asking about stock. There you go. So yes, there are people that will go above retail. Another perfect example of that is CPUs. There is a CPU. I forget exactly which one, but it's one of the latest Intel i3s. It's not even a great CPU. It's not. But it's like it's supposed to be like an $80 CPU. It's like, it's very budget oriented. But they've been selling really well because considering how much it sells for, it's actually a fairly decent processor. Same thing with the AMD processors, about the same range. Their retail is about $85, but you go look online and everywhere they're looking for those really low end AMD and Intel CPUs, the newer ones, they're all marked up above retail. All of them. And that's if you can find them. Because people do that. They will purposely go out and buy them out for like 80, 85 bucks, and they'll repost them online for like $115, $120. It's something that, again, people just do it all the time. And if people really want that processor, they're going to pay it. Because in the end, they may think, well, what's an extra $20? Yeah, as long as the virus thing is still going out there, people are still going to buy Switches, especially because of Animal Crossing, because so many people play that damn game, and it seems like a fun game. It really does. I think I would get bored of it, but I can understand why other people would want to play it. That's the biggest reason why the Switch is selling so much right now is because of Animal Crossing. It's not the greatest console out there. It really isn't. But it has Animal Crossing, and it has Mario, and it has Zelda. That's why people are willing to pay for it. Let's see, what did I get? Oh, topological Gumblar Dragon, interplanetary purpley thorny dragon, and Bolgar Dragon. Funny, it's Cardi B. You still have old playmats like the YCS Sheffield mat, and they're selling for... Oh, yeah. It's Benia. Look, everybody, Benia's here. Everybody cheer Benia. He doesn't get to come around very much anymore, but he works a lot. Yeah, he's still alive. Let me see. Did the Varus pack open? I didn't even pay attention. I don't think it did. Yeah, I still need to go a little further. Dang it. But yeah, here, in fact, I'll go look right now. Let's rock on over to eBay. And let's see what they have to say. Now, a few weeks ago, Switch was really hot because of Animal Crossing. It's probably cooled down a bit, so I think the pricing for Switches has probably come down a little bit too. But oh my gosh. Okay, here's one. Nintendo Switch Neon Gray Joy-Cons console, and it looks like it comes with a game. Let me see what game it comes with here. Let me read up on everything. Okay. Oh, it comes with a holding satchel, the basic standard, whatchamacallit, the console, and then it comes with Breath of the Wild. $465 right now. And it's actually about to end. It's only got 35 seconds left. Okay, I kind of want to see how this finishes. Seriously, I mean, again, I think it's too much. And I'm sure you all think it's too much. But somewhere out there, there is somebody who's like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to buy it. And another reason why they're going to buy it is because a whole bunch of people just got a nice fat check for $1,200. And some of them may not necessarily have needed it as much as other people. So if you've got $1,200 that's burning a hole in your pocket, what do? You overspend. And hello, Nooblets. What's going on, man? We're talking about Nintendo Switches. Okay, it just finished. Bidding has ended. $465. Now, I guess the good thing for this person is, again, it's a Nintendo Switch. It has Breath of the Wild and shipping's included. So that's good. It's again, Breath of the Wild, I hear, is an amazing game. So, I mean, again, it all depends on it all depends on who's buying it. I wouldn't pay this much for it because, I mean, I enjoy the Zelda games, but I'm not like hardcore into the Zelda games. But maybe they are. And maybe, I don't know, maybe somebody gifted them Animal Crossing, or maybe they already planned to buy Animal Crossing. So maybe it's worth it. But yeah, I'm playing a new Saint Seiya game, and it is so effing pay to win, and people still wasting money on it. It's people. There will always be people who spend money like that. Always. Yeah, that one $465. Let me back up to my search here again. Let me refresh my search and see what it says here. $7 million, dude. I wish I could build a game like that. Okay, here's another one. Apparently, it says new listing. Maybe they only put it up for a day. Nintendo Switch 32 gigabyte console, neon blue and neon red Joy Cons, and that's it. It's just the basic set. 48 bids, currently at $405, and $10.93 for shipping. Here's another one: Nintendo Switch Mario Party bundle. Well, that gives you much more. You get a game with it, you get a holder, and then you get the base console and everything. And that's going for $520. That's a buy it now, though. Let me go back to auctions. Here's another one. Jesus. Again, brand new Nintendo Switch. The red and the blue Joy-Cons. New, it says, quote, new, never opened, 11 bids, $425. I'm sorry, dude, but you cannot tell me people are not going to pay over retail, because they are. It's happening right now. And I know there's always the chance, oh, well, they may win the bid, but they may not pay for it. That's true. It's very true. Sometimes people will do that. They will bid up an item just out of, they have that weird little feeling like, oh my God, I got to have it. And they'll bid it up to like $450. And then they get cold feet and they end up not paying for it, which happens. But then usually what will happen is the person right below them will then get an offer to buy the item. And so that person may buy it. Now, of course, at that point, it won't be $450. It'll probably be like $435. But that's still a lot of money. That's still way above retail. And again, you go through this more and more, and you see them all over. $405, $425. Again, another basic set, $376. Still has an hour left. $405. Oh, here's one that's really cheap, actually. Why does this one say banned? Banned Nintendo Switch Red Neon. Okay, I wonder why this is banned. But anyways, this one's on here for only $200, but it's only the console itself. It doesn't come with any cables or anything. And here's another one, already up to $400. 6 days to go, and it's already up to $400. So yeah, say what you will about it, dude, but the numbers don't lie, man. Somebody's out there buying them. Again, it may not be me, it may not be you, but somebody is buying them. Power to the pain. Oh my God, where is this freaking pack? Oh my gosh, dude, I'm getting so... Just let me get to this freaking pack already. Oh my God. This is why I'm thinking about selling, man. If I can get, like I said, if I can get even $350 for it, I'd be happy. Because the extra money will pay for... like an extra, you always have to figure in, if it's $350, like $30 is going to PayPal and eBay. Not 30 each, but so you're still going to make a little money on it. That's why I'm tempted. And on top of that, I still have my Nintendo Switch Pro controller, which I could sell that to if I wanted. I kind of want to keep it though, because you can use it to play on other consoles because it's Bluetooth. So I may keep it. And I still have my Legacy of the Duelist cartridge, which I could sell for like, somebody will buy it for like $20. So yeah, still got options, man. It's a lot of money I could make out of that. Of course, I spent some good money on it, but you can get some of that money back. It's awesome. All right, let's see. Let's put that down there. Let's put that down there. Onslaught down there. Crap. Oh, are you serious? Oh, no, it's willpower. Okay, good. Never mind. We're good. We're good. We're fine. Willpower did its job. It was there just as a decoy. We're good. I thought for a second it was going to hit my freaking onslaught. I'd be pissed. You know what other free-to-play game out there um, that is extraordinarily successful is Star Trek Online, which I found to. I mean, it actually makes a lot of sense. Oh, destroyed my kitty. It makes a lot of sense because some Star Trek people who are into Star Trek are really into Star Trek, and so they don't mind burning money on it. Uh, and I remember I played Star Trek Online for a little bit, and it's kind of a fun game. It's all right, you know. It's okay. It fills a void, but the cash shop on there. Oh my gosh, man, that cash shop. They just make money out of that thing because to get a new ship, especially the newer ones that came out in the past year, some of those ships are like $50 for just a ship. That's it. $50. Now, of course, you know, it's free to play, so you can get other stuff, you know, for free just by playing the game. But, of course, if you want to get the really good stuff, you got to break out the credit card. Actually, do kind of want to dump this. Let's dump the warrior. I'll bring Queenie. I've been almost at 1,000 subs for months, dude. It's unfortunate. It's like I'll get a little push. I'll suddenly get like 30 or 40 subs, and then it just dies. Which I guess is kind of good, you know. It's still nice to get the 40 subs, but then it just dies. Like at one point I was at 931, but then it's, you know, it's slowly backtracked as people unsubbed. So that happens all the time though. You know, I've been treading water for ever. Excuse me. Uh-oh. What are you tributing away for? Oh, you're gonna destroy my Alright. You're inviting me to play Saint Seiya Awakening? Why would I want to buy that game though? Or why would I want to play that game? Saint Seiya, is that on PC? Village, nice. Come on, I disrupt you for two. Dude, that sounds like what happened to me a few days ago. Or last week when that new box came out. I dropped... It wasn't quite 2,000. I think it was like closer to 1,800 gems. And I got 2 crap pulls. But the good thing was that... day before yesterday. When I did the stream. And I got that Ancient Pixie Dragon. Which was nice. Because that was like the only card in the whole set that I was like, I want to have that card. So that worked out. Let's see. It's a cool game. It's a Movile game. Movile. But you can install an... Oh. I know what you're saying, Benia. I'm not going to use BlueStacks. I do not like BlueStacks, dude. I just don't like it. Because essentially BlueStacks is just a shell. Essentially what you're doing is you're installing an operating system on top of an operating system using a shell. And I guess, I mean, if you enjoy BlueStacks, that's fine. I have no problem with people who enjoy it. I just don't like the way it operates. So yeah, I don't want to... LD Player. I've never heard of LD Player. Never heard of that. I'll look into it though, because I know that Moni and Comrade have been wanting me to play 7 Deadly Sins, which again is a mobile game available through the Android store. And I know they've been trying to get me to play that. And I installed it on my tablet, but I haven't really played it. I'm just like, because they want me to stream it. And so that's why they were like, that's what lately we've been talking about BlueStacks and stuff like that because they want me to play that game. But LD Player, I'd never heard of that. So if that one's any better, then I'll take a like I said, I'll take a look at it. I'll see how it all works out. That is also a good game, but more pay to win. I wouldn't know. I try to stay away from pay to win games because I mean you just end up dumping so much freaking money into it. Actually, let's attack with her. In fact, after this match, I'll go Google LD player real quick and see what it says. Oh, I'm sorry, Josh. I didn't see you over there. Same thing, Slade. I'm bad about that. I'm sorry. In fact, here, let me move my restream chat over closer to where my eyeballs generally are. There we go. Okay, sorry about that, people over on Twitch. I always do that because my mic, the place I have my mic, it's like right in my line of sight of the restream chat when I lean back, and sometimes I get a little with my posture and I lean back, and so I don't see restream chat. No, it's not Benia, not at all. Well, Moni says it's not. So, come on, open up the new pack. God dang it, it's still no new pack. Give me the new pack, dang it. Fine, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna buy, because I need to buy some of these from her anyway. And guys, Josh is asking for some advice. He says, quote, I'm struggling so hard to find a budget deck that can do good in locals. Any suggestions? Well, let me think. I guess Fur Hire can be considered budget because it's really not. I think the most expensive card in that deck is Beat. I want to say, yeah, because you definitely need 3 beats for Fur Hire. But last I checked, Beat's only like 350 on TCG Player. Now, obviously at locals, he's probably a bit more expensive. I think, let me look up the Fur Hires real quick. Let's go to TCG Player. All right, let's see what our Fur Hires. The cool thing about Fur Hires is that there's not that many cards. So let's just do a blanket search for Fur Hire. Okay, yeah, but I guess they can get a little expensive. Let me see. Oh, actually, some of these have gotten cheaper. Beat was reprinted in the gold sarcophagus tin, and that version, oh wow, that version's going for as little as 15 cents. That's a good deal. Yeah, 3 beats for about 15 to 20 cents each. That's a really good deal. Let me see who else we got here. Raphael, again, he was reprinted in the Mega Tin or the Sarcophagus Tin Mega Pack. 31, well, actually less than 31 cents. He looks like he's going for about 9 to 10 cents. Seal, again, going for a quarter. Let's see. Which other ones here? Yeah, it looks like they were reprinted. And obviously, if you're just looking for budget, just go with the reprints. I mean, because you're going to stick them in a sleeve and play with them anyway, so it's no point getting the more expensive ones. But like Dinah, yeah, basically, it looks like they were all reprinted in the Gold Sarcophagus 10 mega packs. And they're all pretty cheap. Dinah, 20 cents. Helmer, 20 cents. Folgo, which is a must-have card, 20 cents. Recon, Wiz, Seal, yeah, they're all here. Bravo, Donpa, Training, Mayhem for High, they're all here. And they're all cheap. I think the most expensive one, like I said, is probably going to be Beat. But even the reprint of Beat is not that expensive at all. You definitely want to get 3 beats. I would go with at least 2 Raphaels. And Raphael, again, is like 15 cents. So you could build a fairly stable Fur Hire deck for pretty cheap. Now, as far as how they handle a lot of the newer archetypes, I can't really say. But it is a good deck. And it's not expensive. Wiz is 15 cents. They're all really inexpensive cards. And then of course you just fill out the other spots with other cards like Pot of Extravagance or Regeki, Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, stuff like that. You start putting some staples back in there. But I would probably go with For Hire. And Slade also said Solomon Great's a good budget deck. I can't really speak for Solomon Greats. Solomon Great. Some of the Solomon Great cards are a little expensive. But again, it looks like some of them have been reprinted. So yeah, again, go with the reprints. There's quite a few of them. I've never played a Solomon Great deck, so I can't tell you which cards you would really need. But yeah, if I had to recommend one that I've played with and I have had success with, I would do Fur Hires. That would be my recommendation. Again, probably talk to Slade and see if he knows any more about Solomon Greats, because like I said, I haven't played Solomon Great, so I don't know. Yep, but Fur Hires. There you go. Oh, LD Player. I need to look up LD Player real quick. LD Player. Let me see what this thing says. Let's see. Free Android emulator to play mobile games on PC. It's free, which is good. Oh, it sure is taking its sweet time loading. Oh, there we go. LD Player 4.0. That actually looks pretty easy. I'll have to download that. After the stream, I'll download that and see how it works. Because I know Moni and Comrade would be happy about that. Because immediately they'll be like, come on, play 7 Deadly Sins, do it. You know you want to. Yeah, at this point, I'm only opening her pack for just one card. Commander, come on, just a couple of. All I need are 2 copies. Just 2 copies of this frickin' card. Of course, she's not gonna give it to me. I've got so many cards I still have to get from her. Creepy Coney. What's that rabbit? He looks like someone just called him a little bitch. No, I'm not a little bitch. You're a little bitch. When someone steals Benia's hot dog. Give me back my hot dog. I won't steal that. Come on, give me at least... Oh, Trishula. Oh my god, that card. I hate that card so much. Come on, at least 1 copy. Vermilion Sparrow. That's a card I haven't thought of in a long time. No, she's not going to give it to me. Alright, well, all I can do is just keep farming. We're going to keep trying to open up Varys' pack because I need it. Absolutely need it. Oh, Blue Gal. Oh, this is her different version. Oh my god. Look at her silhouette. Yeah, we can tell she's definitely a woman. Not going to say how I can tell, but I can tell. What about you guys? Can you tell? Anyway, yeah. This is Blue Angel, but more down to earth. She's like, I'm just Blue Gal now. This is an interesting starting hand. This is actually a pretty weak starting hand. My question, though, would be, is if I do play a game like 7 Deadly Sins, will I actually get people watching? Because if I download it and get into it and start playing it and I've only got like 2 viewers, it's kind of like, you know. Not like I get a ton of viewers right now anyway, but still. You better not have another one. Okay, good. You can also build a real life Prank Kids deck. Actually, yeah, I heard Prank Kids won a regional at least. I think. I'm not sure how. It's same thing as what Moni says though. I'm not sure how expensive those are. Ow. Let's not bring her back quite yet. Let's wait on that. Let me see what I draw here. Come on, give me a call. I need a call or a princess. Mirror Force. Interesting. Just play to enjoy the game. Well, I may not enjoy the game. What if I don't enjoy the game? What if I'm like, eh? Okay, she doesn't have her field spell card, so she should not be able to lock down my Mirror Force. Hopefully. Please don't get your frickin' field spell card. Oh, Call the Hunt. Ugh. Trickstar Holly. Nice. Wiped out her entire field. Ooh, a Queenie. And Benny, I have no idea what you mean. Oh no. I have no idea what you mean by play the game to just enjoy it. I don't enjoy any games I play. I enjoy none of them. You know what game I do enjoy playing still after all these years? Fallout 4. I can still turn it on and play for like an hour and be completely content just doing that. But it's an older game at this point and people don't really want to watch it. Tiger. Oh wait, I've got what can I bring here? I actually quit WoW. I don't play WoW right now. It just got boring. It got boring. Plus, whenever I would stream it, nobody would watch. So, yeah. Because in WoW, I was a big time farmer, and even the times that I did raid, nobody would really watch. So I was just like, eh. I still kind of liked it, playing it for a little while, but again, you know, when you play WoW all day and nobody watches, it's like, well. But yeah, I just got sick of WoW. With the last patch that came out a couple months ago, I was just like, I'm done. At least until the expansion comes out. Man, I did this entire run with no princess and no onslaught. Dang it, he's gonna get a search. I thought I was already done here, but apparently I'm not. Gonna get another Shining Angel? Yeah. I actually... Well, let me see what she does. Because I kind of want to destroy this. But I may need to destroy a backfield. Let me see how she does this. Yeah, she's trying to lock me down. Might as well destroy it. That's what I was hoping to save the MST for the backfield. Dude, I can't use Tiger. Oh, freaking Call of the Haunted. Of course. No. Man, she just will not go away. Here goes little Tiger. Oh, that's right. He doesn't get destroyed. Forgot about that. Sure, agreed. Still no Princess. Still no Onslaught. Still no Amazoness Call. Also Fallout. Yeah, I really enjoyed Fallout 4. I thought it was fun. Oh my god, Nova Summoner. She will not go away. Just go away. God. She's like, no, I'm gonna make you earn this. Are you gonna get another search here? Yep. No search here though. This should be it, hopefully. Oh, thank God. Just go away. Oh, nice. Thank you. Oh, wait. That's... God dang it. I forgot. Varys's pack. Oh, no. I think Varys's pack is the last one. Oh, okay. Well, that was pointless. Well, not really pointless. We still opened up some boosters, but... Let's see. Rancid. Oh, what'd you say there, Rancid? Work's done. Work now done for the week. Then F. Did I watch either of those animes? I did not. I was aware of Seven Deadly Sins. I knew of the anime. And then I'd heard of the game even before they started playing it. But there was just no drive for me to really play or watch either of them. All right, come on, let's go back. How much do I have? 1304? Oh my gosh. Well, I guess I'm getting more of her. I should before playing. She's not gonna give me even one copy, are you? Tainted Wisdom, the crazy brain. That looks kind of nasty, actually. If this attack position card is changed to face-up defense positions, shuffle your deck. Okay. Doom Shaman. Buying Gelbait Tisk. Okay. I don't even know how old she is. Oh wait, she graduated, didn't she? She graduated from Duel Academy, so she's at least 18. There you go. So yeah, Mr. Gelbait. Yeah, toward the end of the series, she graduated and she was leaving. So yeah, they're all adults mostly, except for him. He'll never be an adult. He'll always be like 10. Oh yeah, I forgot I had the Quentin pack too. I think I'm done for now, dude. I'm gonna go work some more on the websites, and again, If y'all are bored, I'm gonna put Alexis is 17. No, 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 no. I'm talking about at the end of the anime, because at the beginning of the anime she was like 16, but at the end of the anime she was like 18. It had been like a couple years, but the game's still there. It doesn't matter. Any, dude, these are not real people. They're not real. Would you buy Jope? Oh, you were only 17. She's not real. She is a made up anime girl. So it doesn't matter. Y'all are being silly. But yeah, I'm gonna work some more on that website name. There is one name, like I said, that I came up with that I think might be okay, but I feel like I can get better. No, Alexis is not a lolly. Come on, Benia, you're like the king of lollies. You know what those are. You know that Alexis is not a lolly. If LD player doesn't work, try Nox. Anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna go work on that website's name idea some more. I want to share some ideas with you and let me know what y'all think. And be serious about it too, because like I said, once I register this website name, I'm going with it. You know, I can always. I mean, the thing is, to register a domain name, you got to pay money. So, I want to work with something that's really gonna, take off. I want to try and stick with it. So, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I'll try that player, Benia, and see what happens. I'll still be around in Discord if y'all get bored. And until then, go eat some potatoes and let's all pray for Dre because he hasn't gotten his $1,200. And I'll be out in Discord working. Until then, see you all next time. Again, thanks for the people over on Twitch, Josh and Slade. You all have a good day, and I'll see you all later.